the number one question I get: when will we open? The question is asked from a variety of feelings and sentiments: curiosity, eagerness, hesitation. I get this question from my colleagues, from friends I see out on walks, or people in the grocery store. And of course, I get this question from you, our parishioners. I assure you that no one is more interested in getting back to face-to-face worship at the Mediator than I am. I would also be lying if I didn't say I'm quite concerned about gathering face-to-face in our church. As you all know, I have never given the Mediator a date for return. The first thing I learned during this pandemic is that nothing is certain. My convictions one day often became my doubts the next. This pandemic has humbled me in many ways, and I imagine that I'm not alone in that. My hesitation in giving a date coincided with my lack of confidence that those dates would be realized. In truth, the clergy have seen many extensions for our suspension of face-to-face worship. However, a week ago, the bishop gave us instruction to begin planning for a phased reopening of in-person worship, beginning June 7th. I give you this date because I believe it to be true, and your vestry and I began conversations and planning for a return to face-to-face worship. Now, it will be different, and that's going to be okay. I want you to understand that I will not hold a worship service that does not honor the rich Episcopal tradition that you and I know and love. I also want you to know that while your vestry and I are working to make this as safe as an environment as possible, nothing is as safe for you or others than staying at home, especially if you are within the CDC guidelines for vulnerable people. The governor himself, while addressing reopening Mississippi's churches, said that he and his family will continue to enjoy virtual church from home. To that extent, I will continue to offer our virtual services on Facebook Live every Sunday morning at 10:30 until we are all able to safely gather together. In this first phase of our reopening, we're going to try something new, and in my opinion, exciting. We are going to gather in small groups of 10 to 20 people right here in our memorial garden. We will fit as many people as we can safely distance families 10 feet from one another. And we will all wear masks. That is essential. We will require reservations to keep our numbers in line with social distancing protocols. And this will be an intimate setting for those gathered. It will allow opportunities for each of us to participate in our Eucharist in a new way. And for that, I feel these services can be creative while staying as safe as possible. On Sunday mornings, we will hold 2 in-person services, one at 8:30, one at 9:30. We will hold additional services throughout the week at 8:30 a.m. as necessary to accommodate all who wish to participate in face-to-face worship. I can already hear y'all saying, "But Morris, it's hot." Listen up. You're a Mississippian, and that means you love 2 things, the heat and the Lord. We will make it through this, as the prayer book says, with God's help. In the upcoming days, we will be sending more information about our plan to reopen, as well as how to reserve your seat for our services. Now, this is phase 1, and it is not our end goal, but we will work our way there together, back to a sense of normalcy. Until then, I urge you to accept a mentality of holy curiosity and adventure. I know you can do it. Y'all, I love you. God bless you, and goodbye for now.